Okay folks, we are going to begin this project today, and it's a hedgehog. It is a very simple project to do, one that you'll find a lot of fun. Whenever I go to shows and different craft fairs, people seem to really like these guys. So it's an easy project that requires a knife and also a V-tool if you're going to do the hair this way. You don't have to do the hair this way, but a V-tool is certainly easier. But a knife could be used, or you could just use a wood burner, or even, I guess you could paint it. Steps are real simple. Created this study stick. First thing we're going to do is create a center line on the top, the front, and block out the nose, and a center line on the back. And then we're going to taper down the head and up, creating a head area. And then we're going to round it off. Then we're going to put the finishing touches on it. So I forgot my project. Let me grab that quick. I had a technical difficulty on the first one I was doing, so I had to scrap that video. So we're going to create our center line down the front. I'm just putting my finger against the wood and lining it up and doing the center line. This is going to be just going to eyeball that. There I have my center line on the top. The front is blocked out, and now I'm just going to extend that line down. The center line is there as a guide to keep things balanced left and right. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to determine about where our head's going to be, and I'm going to say that my head is going to come back about that far. Okay, that's approximately on this piece here about 1 1/4 inches. Now this piece is about 1 1/4 inches thick. It's about 2.5 inches wide, and the length of it is about 3 1/4. So the first thing we're going to do is begin by tapering down the top of the head. Make sure your knife is sharp. Always wear a glove on your non-carving hand. Now as I see this, I think I'm going to bring it down a little further. Okay, now I'm going to taper the bottom. I wear a thumb guard. If you don't have a leather thumb guard, you can use masking tape or duct tape, whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter. I just want to protect my finger from getting nicks in it, because you can get some infections that way. And I don't need infections. So there you have it. So I've tapered the top of my piece, and I've tapered the bottom. Now I'm just going to begin rounding it off. I'm using just a standard pull cut or paring cut. Turn my piece around because the grain's changing. And then we're also going to taper down the back a little bit. Okay, you can see I'm just rounding it off. Looking good. Okay, so as you can see, my line is disappearing. I'm keeping it balanced and I'm rounding it off. The back is going to look like this, where it's beginning to round. It comes down a little bit. I've still got some more I need to take off here, but for now we'll go ahead and pause and I'll be back with you shortly. See you next time.